Okay, so today I'm going to hardwire our battery tender in. Well, anyways, the car attachment portion of it. There's a little pigtail lead right here on my ZL1. Right now I've just been having I have a battery maintainer sitting here on the floor right here. I believe that probably uses a lot more power to run, so I'm going to switch over. I'm going to run a pigtail. The battery is in the trunk, so I'm going to pull the cover off, front and back cover off, and then I'm going to pull the charger off the car, and then go to the back, pull up the axis, and we'll start from there. I'm not exactly sure how to do it, so we're going to kind of learn how to do it together. Obviously, it's just positive and negative, and I'm hoping there's some small terminals on there. I can just tie it in, and I plan on just coiling up the cable in the trunk, and then when it's under storage like it is right now, I will just, pull it out and hang the cable through the trunk, and I can close the trunk because the cable's so small, and then have the pigtail lead hitting here, and then hit a receptacle over in the back corner over here. And then just leave it plugged in. Should be fine. Right? Okay, we're in the trunk right here, and then we got our little cover deal here. By the way, this thing for a compressor works fine, but the fix-a-flat stuff is junk. I got a flat and it was useless, so I bought a plug kit here, and this is also just for emergency, if I can't get something. And I bought a thing of tire slime here that is leaving there. Worst case scenario, I should be covered, so I think everybody should do that. So we're going to move those aside, and we're going to pull this out, and underneath here is the battery. So there's the battery. It looks like we got some small terminals, so it should be pretty easy to put a lead on there. So let me get the proper tools out, and then we'll go from there. So it looks to be two 10 millimeters, one on each side right here. Let's take a look. There's one here, and there's one here. These are the attachments to tie the battery down. I'm going to use the terminal taps here. I'm going to take these loose. I'm going to do one side at a time. I'm kind of hoping the ground doesn't lose, but I'm going to pull the kit apart, and then we'll go from there. So I got the kit sitting over here. Right here. There's some cables and stuff in here. We'll pull that apart, and then we'll go from there. So let's just pull out on the trailer over here. It'll be much easier. It's nice and bright outside. It's getting sunny. I mean, it's only 40, but it's sunny. This size just by going to battery tender site. I went by their requirement. That's this one here. And then so we have the built-in one here. It's got its own inline fuse, this is the one we're going to use right here. We're going to use this one here. And then there's a clip-on version right here too. So if you want to just clip it on. I'm just going to stick this on the side somewhere. It also has a built-in fuse. And then you got your instructions here. I've been using these for quite a while, so I'm not going to read them. But we'll pull these. I'll put these somewhere else. I'll probably use this on my trailer or something. Or on my, on my tractor or something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and install this right here. Okay, it looks like it's only a little 18-inch lead right here. See right in here. I kind of think I want to go on this side over here and then just have this thing kind of sticking out right here. I was hoping it would be a little longer than that, but as long as I can get this on and put the foam piece on there and this is still sticking out, like right here, I think it'll be fine. So I'm going to disconnect the ground first. This car doesn't see any weather, so everything is, especially this being in the trunk, everything is solid. So I'm going to run the cable around the back side. And these weren't on very tight, so I'm just going to snug them. Oh, my sinuses are going crazy. Okay. I'm going to run this one on this other side over here. See, I'm thinking I can get it to come over here and hang right here. So maybe this just sit right here, underneath right here. I think like that. That'll probably be good. I need to get in here. That one. to separate these a little bit. You can pull them and get this to go right here. Make sure this is sitting up at the top. You want a nice clean connection right here. Now this thing's good for all the types of different batteries. This is an AGM battery in this car. You gotta watch that some of your chargers aren't rated for AGM. Just gotta make sure you have one that is. So I think if I get this thing to sit in here, like right around here, we should be fine. So let me go grab the insert and put it in here and see what we get. One jump back in here. Like that. I had one of these just sitting over in here, sitting right there. So it looks like this. Oh, I gotta move that a little bit. It may not let me do that right there. I might have to notch out this piece here. I think I'm gonna have to notch out right here. I want to make sure this is nice and tight. The battery's a little loose. Oh, look at that. Huh. Yeah, there's nothing under here. I think I'm going to take this off and put some foam or something in here because I think I had a rattle in the vehicle and I think this might be it. Yeah, I think so. Well, there's a bolt down here. I'll check that because it's definitely not clamping the battery. The battery is just sitting here. I think this might be my clunk I was seeing. So we'll get back and I'll figure it out. So I cut some strips of foam rubber right here. I have quite a few of them right here. That's really, it's not more of an insulator. I'm going to stick them underneath the metal, about where the battery is contacting. You know, right around there. I'm going to stick all 4 of them on there. And maybe that'll help close up that gap. If it doesn't, I'll have to find something else. But I think this will work. This mount down at the bottom was loose. So I'm just going to take these and stick them on there. It doesn't really matter how well it sticks because it's not gonna. It's gonna be pinched, so it's not gonna fall off. So it looks like I can get one in there. Get one in there. Get another one right here. I'll stick one in the middle for the hell of it, even though it's probably not going to contact very well. Put it right there. So, I mean, it's on there. I mean, you can see it sitting up, so it's going to pinch. Let's see if it works. Okay, these are 13 millimeters, and there's 2 of them. And the battery mount bolt is also a 13 millimeter. And then we already discussed that these are 10s. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a drill, I'm going to drill right here, a hole, and then I'm going to take a razor blade notch into here. Hopefully you can see it. And then we'll see if we can route this cable again. Now, these weren't super tight either, probably somewhere around 20 foot-pounds or so. So just pull them in so we can get this battery not to move. We obviously don't want metal clamping on it because it is plastic. So we just want to pinch it. Yeah, I may have to come up with something better because it's still loose. Yeah, I'll have to come up with something better. But for now, we're going to leave it like that. We'll get a drill and drill this out right here. So I got about a 5/16 drill, which is roughly the same size as that. And I just kind of eyeballed it. I'm just going to kind of guesstimate somewhere near the middle. We're just doing a clearance hole, so, and I'm trying to get a nice radius on here. We'll see how it works out. That's it. Clean up these little pieces of shrapnel here. I'm going to take a razor blade and I'm going to connect that. That worked out good, see? Right there. So that's good. Alright, back before I had to redo all of this, which is good. I'm going to put the tools away and we'll put the foam piece in. Stuck on my so whenever you have this, put this in after, like around here somewhere. It can just sit in here. Okay, so there's my connection right here. So let's get the plug and hook it up. So I think I'm going to buy an extension, or maybe a longer one, because I was kind of hoping to have everything on here, and then having the cable kind of tucked in, like over in this direction over here, and kind of laying here. So all I do is pop open the trunk and lift the carpet a little bit, and there it would be sitting, kind of tucked away, but it isn't working out that way. I know you can buy extensions, so maybe I'll buy an extension for this one, for this right here, and then do that. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to put the insert back on and then plug the car in the wall. We're good to go. So that's pretty much it. That's it. Thanks for watching.